Hey, we are looking at digestive problems, stomach pain, any problems pertaining to digestion and eating in this region basically. Now what tends to happen is something that you might not considered before is when we become stressed or if we are suppressing emotions sometimes, what will happen is we'll become tight in this sort of region, you know, between our chest, diaphragm, stomach and everything in between. You know, hip flexors is another one which will contribute. So when we become tight and we unconsciously, you know, hold on to these muscles for a prolonged period of time, what happens is we stop the body's natural flow, blood, energy, and if we become stiff and rigid in this area, this can lead to secondary problems like the ones I spoke about earlier, digestion, stomach pain, problems with food, etc., etc. So here we want to go through a few exercises that will help to open this area up and restore the body's natural flow. Alright, so the first one is going to be the abdominal dome. So you might have heard of ab hollowing, where you're drawing your belly button in and down to tighten your transversus abs. This is the opposite. You're going to push your stomach out, paying particular attention to the solar plexus area, which is where your ribs meet your abs. So what you're going to do, straight legs, arms up to the side. You're going to push your stomach out as much as you can. Maintain a neutral spine. So I've got quite a deep arch in my lower back, so you're not trying to arch your back to get the dome, right? So keep a nice flat back, neutral spine, and then from there you're going to push your stomach out as much as you can. Once you've pushed your stomach out as much as you can, you're going to breathe in. When you breathe in, you're going to lift the rib cage up slightly and then use that extra pressure, the extra breath to push out your stomach even more. And again, as I said, you're trying to push out to top here and you're really trying to dome the stomach. So I would call it like a pregnant belly. So really work to get that without arching the lower back, without compromising that spine. Push and hold, and try and push and hold that area as much as you can. If you feel tension and you start to shake, maintain normal breath, but try and keep that lifted. Try and hold for about 30 seconds, relax, and then repeat 2 or 3 times. That will help to release some of the tension around that area, around the chest and around the top of the abs, which will help tremendously. All right, so the next exercise is a stretch for the same region. You're looking to stretch the solar plexus area, the area where your ribs meet your abs. And for this one, what you're going to do is you're going to lay in this position with your arms underneath your chest. You're going to lift your chest up. You're going to lift your head back slightly, so you're going to get that extension, and then you're going to push your stomach forward and down. So again, stretching that area. If you have the flexibility and you can come up onto your hands, push up, and then same again. I don't have the flexibility, so I'm not going to do that. So in that position there, and then from this position, once you've pushed your stomach out, you're going to use your back muscles, your back extensor, to go back even more and really get that nice C shape in the spine, get that extension going and push out. Now, for good gut health, what we want to think about is thoracic and lumbar spinal health. And all I mean by that is how well you move in that region. So think about the movements of the spine. You've got rotation, you've got flexion, extension, and side bending as well. You have movements in between and accessory movements, but those are the kind of the main 3. So I'm going to show you a couple of moves to help with the spinal health there. So for rotation, just simply dropping your legs down either side. You can hold that position if you notice any stiffness or tightness. That'll be the rotation in the lumbar spine in particular. Next one, you're going to isolate your lumbar spine, go into all 4s, tuck your pelvis under, rotate, push out, extend, tuck under. Good. Notice that my mid back and my upper back isn't moving that much. So I'm just flexing and extending the lumbar spine there, and that will help to improve the mobility there. So for this last one, we're looking at a breathwork technique. What you're going to do is you're going to lay on your back, put your head down, relax. You're going to breathe in as much as you can, breathe out as much as you can. Breathe in nice and deep, breathe in. Extend your stomach, breathe out. And you're basically going to just repeat that for 5 minutes. So set yourself a timer, breathe in deep, breathe out deep, and just relax into it. What it's going to do is going to increase the oxygen levels in your body, which is going to increase the energy potential, and if there's any blockages there, it will help to push those through and get things moving again. So this one's good if you have especially like any emotions or anything that's being suppressed. You'll notice that you might feel a bit more emotional or a bit more, yeah, you might feel kind of something happening on that level as opposed to just physically, right? So do it for 5 minutes, breathe in, breathe out. You're not rushing it, you're just taking your time, breathing in nice and gently, nice and deep. And you probably want to do that for the count of 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out, 3 seconds in, 3 seconds out. Give those a try, let me know how you get on, see if that helps.